Welcome to the Church This Week, your quick update on key moments shaping the Catholic Church from Rome to the rest of the world across Asia and here in India. Addressing the United Nations in Geneva, the Holy See voiced deep concern over escalating violence in the Middle East, warning of serious humanitarian consequences and renewing its urgent call for peace. In Jerusalem, Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa has announced that because of the war situation, the traditional Palm Sunday procession from the Mount of Olives will not take place this year. And for book lovers, a thought-provoking reflection from the Vatican. On the occasion of the Solemnity of the Annunciation on March 25th, the director of L'Osservatore Romano draws a link between the Annunciation and the Lord of the Rings by Tolkien, who was a devout Catholic. He notes that March 25th, the day the ring is destroyed, echoes Mary's yes, marking the beginning of Christ's victory over evil. We now turn our eyes to Asia. In Singapore, over 1,200 catechumens and candidates are preparing to enter the church, a hopeful sign of growing faith in the country. In Vietnam, nearly 5,000 young Catholics gathered for the Hanoi Youth Congress, which consisted of formation sessions and communal prayer, where they were called to embrace a life of mission. And in Cambodia, a Carmelite monastery has closed after 2 decades due to a lack of new vocations. Back in India, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of India has raised concerns over proposed changes to the FCRA, warning that, among other drawbacks, this may affect the autonomy of institutions serving the needy. In Maharashtra, bishops have opposed the new Freedom of Religion Act, cautioning that it could undermine constitutional religious freedom. And in Mumbai, 25th March, Pro-Life Day in the Archdiocese of Bombay was marked with a Eucharistic celebration, during which Auxiliary Bishop Stephen Fernandes centered the homily on the message of the Annunciation, with special focus on its significance in the Church's pro-life mission. As we close, we remember that even in uncertain times, the Church continues to stand for life, peace, and unity. Until next week, stay rooted in prayer and hope.